Hi everyone, Santina this side. So today we are going to analyze the gold for the upcoming week. Okay, so we'll understand the market structure, market nature, what we call the fractal nature of the market from higher time frame to lower time frame, right? And as you know, we mostly work with the SMC concept with the rival market, and here is the game changer, right? Which gives us the level, what is higher high, higher low, what are the things are forming in the live market, and accordingly we takes a trade. Actually we help us to took the decision, right? So this is our live algo which help us taking the decision. But yeah, always analyzing the higher time frame and uh, then again analyzing our overall view and then adhering to that and then following the levels over the lower time frame will help and grab the I will say the prolonged move, okay, in the market. So let's see the gold chart first. So this is a daily gold chart, right? And before that we are doing very good with our the funded account. On one of the account from 200k to we read up to 6k profit here, and the second one right now 2500. So let's try to clear that phases first, right? And then we'll get the master account. So no problem on that, we'll go slowly, right? And how come we are maintaining the accuracy, right? Even if the market goes suppose opposite to the direction, this is the one which is helping us, right? To exit the trade if it goes against us. So if I had to give the example, right? I mean, on last Friday, the buy above was 4618 and the market went up to 4660, and below 4614. Also, we got a very good move around 40 points downside as well. So this level and this structure, SMC structure, which forms during the live market helps us a lot. Okay, now coming back to the gold. So here, this is the daily time frame. As we can see, the gold is in clear cut upper trend from here, right? 3349 to almost around it made a high of 5589. But now what's happening with the gold here? So as you can see, this was the, let's try to first see the levels. So where the market has broke the structure, right? So this was the one level from which the market has broke structure, and then it made a high of this point, correct? And then second, on lower high front, if I have to calculate, so this was again the structure, and if you see, after breaking 4846, what was the low made by the market? Low was made around 4099. So right now the market is in zone of 4850 to almost around 4094. Now what can happen in the market, right? So this was the recent around 5600, this was the recent high, and then after that it had made a high of 5400, right? And then the lower low was 4108, right? So these are the two things. But then market has given market retraced, and this was the retracement up to 4864. So this was the last, I can say, lower high with respect to this one 5391. Until and unless we are below this line 4864, right, this level, so most probably it can go some to, I mean, until and unless we are not breaking above this level, right? On a daily time frame we are into the lower higher high and the lower low zone, right? And then coming back to again, uh, yeah, just a moment. Coming back to our, I mean, I have removed those things, right? So this was the important level 4892, and here you see the last we like last day, it was a pure base doji candle. So what can happen on the Monday or Tuesday? There is a good probability, right? I mean, in upcoming week, so Monday, Tuesday, here the cluster of doji and the cluster of doji can form here, right? Small, 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 and then the breakout on either upper side or downside will decide the trend further, right? So I will be waiting kind of, I mean, I will not go in a trade with a bigger amount until and unless the higher high or the lower low of this side is broken, and that too confined by with the SFT level. So that is the important thing for me here. Uh, so I have removed those things as well. Okay, and few things like I will show one useful setup as well, which can be very much useful. So this is my daily time frame. So as per our daily time frame, Right now we are into lower high and the lower low structure. When I come to 1 hour here, right? So yeah, so as per daily, we are into you know lower high and lower low. So this is the structure of 1 hour time frame, and even if you see how beautifully market has made high at this zone. One moment, just a moment. I think if I use the brush, it will be easy to understand. So market has made higher high, then higher low, right? Again, this is I mean lower low, then this is lower high, right? Then this low was taken, then this is my lower low, then this is my lower high. Again, this was the lower low. This is the lower high, and this is the lower low. Again, this is the lower high, and then this is the lower low. So this is what the fractal nature of market. And right now, if you see, after breaking this level, this is the level 4609, right? It looks like market has broke this structure, but still now I'm not as such confident because it has not went above this level as of now 4646. So the recent high was 4660 was very much important, right? And if it has to go up, then it should not have given this move actually. Okay, but again, if you still see here, this was my lower low, this was my again lower high, and then it has break the structure and lower high. So the right now the thing is, this is very much important lower low, and this is very much important higher high. Okay, so if any day market gold started moving below 4560, if any day gold started going below, break this 4560, so from that we can say, and as per the doji also the same, right? We have seen it can go downside further and on upper side, right? So this is a I mean, this is a lower low, but this is not yet confirmed because this is not yet break. If market break this one, right? If the market break this one and started going up, then we can say this is the lower highest form here. So this is what, and so as per daily hour frame, we are into you know lower low and the lower higher, and as per the 1 hour also the same thing here. If I go and check over the 15-minute time frame, right? So just a moment. Perfect. So this is what the structure is forming now. Okay. So this was the, again you see it got broke, it has taken, but the low which has made, right, which is still intact. So on this one, like 4587 is also important, one of the important level, right? So yeah, we need to watchful on this level like 4627 and then the 4651, right? So these are the important level on the 15-minute time frame. So we have to see the structure. If it has to fall, it gonna reverse from this 4627 4650, right? And we have to decide the our quantity as such. And then below this like 4586, right? If it started going below that, then more downside is possible. So I think we are very good on the gold here analysis. So how much gold moves in a day, right? It shows around 100 points move in a gold, and accordingly we have to trade and the plan the things, correct? And we have to always focus on our position sizing, right? Because we know how the gold moves. There is a possibility like within a one candle can be off 4585 to the 46, so almost 30 points move. It is a possible, and sometimes the as a trader you do a mistake, like suppose this is my third candle 4627, it made a high of 4659, someone has thought like this is a clear cut a breakout, and you see exactly from this, right? Here the liquidity sweep, then this one again not able to break, and the downside. So that's what. So this is the important thing. And then further in live market we are going to combine this. Let me show you one thing, right? We are going to combine this with the structure, what kind of structure is forming, and that is going to help us to trade further. Okay, so along with that, just a moment. what the other setup is saying to us, right? So this is again the important thing, right? If my view, so on Friday, we got the somewhere around buy signal 4563 and a very good up move from gold 4563 to nowhere you see, right? Nowhere from this level to up to this 4659, almost around 100 points. Nowhere you got here sell signal, and then this one it has taken small stop loss, but again the selling side is 46382, almost 4607. So good point. So what is the next plan now, right? As the daily time frame and the 15-minute hourly giving me like kind of structure, lower high and lower low. So our plan would be like, we'll try to enter in a small quantity on every higher level, and the point where we get this, the sell signal on upper side, that moment we can hold that trade, for a good duration. That's the plan for the upcoming week. Let's see how much, the market behave, right? We are okay to take a stop losses, right? But our execution, most of the time we plan the things and the execution fail. So how we are going to execute our trades, right? We need to follow this algo which will tell us exactly you need to enter into trade, so that the probability of winning is more, and even the market goes in the opposite direction, there won't be a much loss, right? You can get it out with a small losses. So this is what the plan for the gold, right? And stay tuned for such a analysis, and like and subscribe to channel. And along with that, good news guys, if you are an Indian trader and want to trade a gold, right, on a FIU register platform, so the gold has come on these as well. So the PAXG USD token, which is again, the token for the gold, you can trade the gold here, right, on the FIU register platform. And this is running for 24 hours, right? And it's a very easy, right? So you can simply, and yeah, you want to get all the signals from my algo, right? So you just need to open the account using my data exchange referral link. And also if you want to trade the funded account where you get the accounts of, you have to pay, you have to clear the targets, right? And you will get such a account for like 100k 200k. And yeah, there are strict set of rules. If you cover that, if you feel like if you are real a trader, right, so you must try this, right? This is the place where you got to know where you are standing right now in front of the, you will get to know the reality. So funding, like I use the personally funding pips. If you want to open account with that, let's do that. I am here to guide on everything, like as a Indian trader, how you can open the account on those things. Is it safe or not? I'm doing it, it's 100% safe. Okay. How to withdraw, how to buy an account, on all those things I can guide if you wish to open the account on the funding pips, and you wanted to get some uh, I can say, test your knowledge and then again get the withdrawal from the funding pips, like without, investing your money, you will get a good amount of money as per the account you buy. And then you can trade over that with almost around, there are certain rules like the drawdown limit and those things. You can go and read that, and any doubts you can ask me anytime. So that's it for gold today. See you all in the next week. Thank you all.